Okay, welcome back, YouTube, to a new year. And we're starting off 2025 really well. Thanks so much for joining again. We're going to do a little bit of a maybe quicker lecture today because I spent a little time, we'll just say chatting with some of the people online and helping, healing, all those things for people that join this event online. So that might encourage some of you that watch this, because I know there's a few of you that watch this online. If you have the ability to join online, I highly recommend. But I want to spend, well, before we start, let's just ask for blessings so I can have some guidance here with what I'm going to say. So let's put your hands over your heart. To the divine supreme God, divine Father, Mother, to all the great, great ones, holy gurus, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, and spiritual helpers. To my spiritual teacher, Master Chokok Sui, Lord Mahaguru Jumeling, to our sacred teams, Mother Earth, all the plant medicines, to our higher souls, our divine selves. We humbly ask for your divine blessings, love, kindness, compassion, for divine illumination, divine oneness, abundance of prosperity, inner healing and physical healing, for the inner strength to continue with our spiritual practices, for divine assistance, divine soothing healing energies, divine guidance, divine protection. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So be it, and in full faith, so it is. Thank you. Okay, so I want to take just a little bit of time to talk about I know this is kind of a broad subject, but I'm going to do my best to talk about it in about 5 or 10 minutes. And it's really the subject on manifestation or materialization in our lives. So one of the books that I've been reading a lot lately is this book called Atomic Habits by James Clear. Highly, highly recommend checking the book out. It's really, really good. It's things that I've been doing in my own life for maybe the past 8 or 9 years at least. And really the idea, it's very simple. Like really the idea behind it is that we want to get clear on what we want in our life. So get clear on like, what are the end results? What are the things that we really truly want out of this life? And what do we want maybe in the next year, 6 months, maybe next week, or even in the next 5 years or 10 years, whatever it is. Or if we have like, not everyone is clear on this, but if you're really clear on like, what is my purpose? What do I really want to do? That can be difficult to find. But if you know that, then awesome. But as much as we can, getting clear on what we want. Maybe it's losing some weight, or maybe it's getting healthier, maybe losing some body fat, gaining muscle, maybe healing some kind of physical ailment or emotional, mental ailment in ourselves, or maybe looking at career or finances, family life, friends, relationships, or spiritual anything in the spiritual realm, whether it be like meditation or deep diving into like something like pranic healing or ahadic yoga or any type of spirituality that you might be interested in. And really getting clear on like what it is you want. Like, okay, like sticking with the simple example of like health and fitness, I think a lot of people really want to have a healthy body. They want to maybe lose weight or gain some muscle or some combination of the two, and maybe improve their quality of life. I know many, many years ago, I would say like 2015, 2014 maybe, I think maybe earlier, maybe 2012, something like that. Anyways, so somewhere around that time, I was I think at this point it would have been 50 or 60 pounds heavier than I am now. And I didn't have nearly as much muscle as I do now. I was physically at the point where I was struggling to, like, it wasn't hard for me to move around necessarily, but I would get out of breath really easily. Like something as simple as like I walk up the stairs, like one flight of stairs, and I'm out of breath trying to catch my breath, or I go from like one room to another and I notice myself breathing heavy. And like even doing things like a workout was just like too much. It was difficult. So, and just noticing like at that point in my life, I had like a lot more body fat on myself. So it was like, okay, like I want to change something about this. I don't want to live as this person who doesn't have the ability to move around well compared to maybe say like athletes or people who go to the gym regularly. So getting clear on what you want, maybe it's losing fat, gaining muscle, whatever it is. Maybe it's eating healthier, having a better diet. And what is the end result of that? Is the end result like now you just have a different lifestyle? Is it adopting a different lifestyle, a healthy lifestyle, eating healthy, moving your body, meditating regularly, all these different things? Or is there some kind of end goal? Maybe it's like, I want to lose weight so that I can throw my kids up in the air easily, or I can carry my kids easily, or I can run a mile without really being out of breath, or really being exhausted from just running a mile, or whatever that is, or a couple kilometers, whatever that might be. So really thinking about what it is you want, why you want it, and then from there, creating habits, powerful habits that will move you in the direction towards the thing that you want. So if, for example, I don't work out at all and I want to lose some weight, well, I probably need to look at my diet first of all, but I may be looking at the exercise, like how much do I exercise? I don't exercise at all. Somebody who is in shape, who is fit, probably exercises several times a week, maybe 3, 4, 5, 6 times a week. And asking myself, what is it that I need to do that will get myself to get to that state? And a lot of people make this mistake, and this is partially why I'm bringing this up, is like a lot of people make this mistake where it's New Year's resolution time, it's New Year's, let's go after it, let's do it, and they go really gung-ho, and they go like, okay, like I'm not working out at all, and now let's go to the gym 5 times a week, and let's be super motivated and go for the thing. And the problem is that they have this, in pranic healing, we call it a thought form. They have this thought form that's been built up for years and months or maybe years and years of time, where it's this thought form telling them that you're not someone who moves around very much, you don't exercise, this is too much for you, whatever. And then they get all this energy from the motivation of New Year's Eve and resolutions. Maybe they talk to friends or family and they're just like really activated and ready to go. And then that gets them to move, it gets them to go do something. But the problem is that, as my teacher, Master Ko, has put it, big fish eats small fish. So this thought form, this cloud of energy, as we put it, you could view it like a giant fish that you've been feeding for years and years and years of, like, in this case, it would be, I'm never working out, I'm just someone who sits around, I'm lazy, I'm this, that, and whatever. And you create this new thought form that's like, now it's time to move, now it's time to change our life and go for the thing and work out and move more and eat better and all these different things. And you're starting to cultivate this. However, because you've had this older more negative thought form that's been built up for years, it's huge potentially in a lot of people. It comes over and it eats the fish, eats that new thought form that you're trying to create. And unfortunately, you can see this if you're a regular gym goer, or if you go and just talk to like a personal trainer. You'll see this pattern where New Year's Eve starts or New Year's Day starts, and all of these people sign up throughout the month of January. And then it's like it's going, and then it starts to taper off. And then by the time it's summer, usually there's very, very, very little attendance in the gym. And I think that's true in a lot of like physical things, because people get really motivated. They try to go do the thing. They want to make their life better. And then the old thought form comes to the surface and goes, hey, guess what? XYZ, this is why you can't. Like, I'm too lazy. This is hard. My body hurts. I feel like I have less energy, or whatever the reason is. Which, by the way, if you feel like you have less energy the first few times you work out, that's normal. There's usually a dip when you first start working out, and then over time it actually increases a lot more than wherever your base level was initially. Because in order to improve our body, like, that's what lifting weights is we lift weights, we're kind of tearing the muscle. But then it gets rebuilt stronger so that it can handle the new load that you're trying to give it. Same thing with endurance. It might be really hard at first, but as you get stronger, as you get kind of rebuilt through that process of working out, your endurance will go up, your strength will go up, your ability to move will go up as you keep doing it, and as you keep being consistent and maintaining that drive to move, I guess. So talk to a personal trainer about that. They would have better ideas and thoughts about that. Someone I totally recommend, just a side note, what's his name? Greg Doucette on YouTube. Look him up. Really, really good bodybuilder. Really good ideas on how to work out well, eat well, all these different things. Highly recommend checking him out. Okay, so really, I'm going through this kind of quickly because, again, like, shorter time. But the steps to materialization are pretty simple. And these are going to give you, if you follow all of these things and you're consistent, this will give you the best chance to create what you want in life. So it's, what do you want in life? Why do you want it? Start to create habits that will help you to be consistent with that and to keep moving towards whatever it is you want. Simultaneously, either do some combination of coming to a therapist or coming to someone like me to help you to disintegrate the negative energies, the negative thought forms, the addictive tendencies, or whatever it might be that's holding you back. Or you can simply make the habit that is something you don't want to do, the negative habit, you could view it that way. Make it unattractive, make it invisible, make it out of sight, make it more difficult for you to do that. So, like, for example, let's say I have a habit of, and this is something it's true in my life, is I have a habit of like just eating a bag of chips. Like, I open the bag of chips and next thing I know, the whole thing's gone. It doesn't matter how big it is. I'm just like, this feels great. I love it, and just keep eating. So the way that I've made it more difficult for myself to not do that all the time is I have a rule where I never buy them and bring them home. I don't leave them on the counter if I do have them in the house, or I simply just don't buy them and have them in the house, so that when I have that craving for something like salty and crunchy, then now the steps go from I stand up and go to the kitchen to now if I really want it, I have to stand up, go to my car, go to the grocery store, buy the chips, come back. And like there's like 3 or 4 extra steps in there that will take way longer than just like going to the kitchen. And most of the time you'll find, at least I found in my life, is like, oh, that's too much work. I'm not going to do that. So I'm just going to either not eat anything, or I'm just going to eat some fruit that's on the counter, because the fruit's right here. So you replace it with something else. Also, that's another piece. First of all, you take the bad food out of the house, put the good food in, so that there's only that, and then that will help you and support you in creating this thing. So beyond that, spiritually, energetically, what you can do to also boost these things is tithe. And this is a suggestion that I learned from my teacher, Master Chokok Sui and Master Ko, is tithing 10% of your income every month. And the reason for that is that when you do that, you generate good karma that can be used to do all sorts of things through your life. Maybe it's helping you to get a better career, maybe make more money, or maybe it's helping you to support you in creating this new habit in your life to create a better healthy body for yourself. Or maybe it's just like an insurance plan where as we go through life, maybe something bad might happen, but if we are tithing regularly, it might not be quite so bad, and it's more of like a speed bump as opposed to like this huge, I don't know, like cliff edge of like, now we're going down into wherever. So tithing 10%, highly recommend doing that. And then also volunteering about 3 to 4 hours of your week, 3 to 4 hours of time every week, just doing volunteer work, helping some people out, helping people in need. By doing these two things, it will help our heart to expand and will help us to spiritually progress. So helping us get closer to things like inner peace, inner stillness, love, more loving energy in our lives, those kinds of things. So I know I kind of skimmed over all those things, and each of those things that I mentioned goes pretty deep. You can go, like, it would be like a whole, like, at least hour-long lecture or more maybe on each of those things on how to really do that. But I just really wanted to give you a kind of a plant the seed of like, here's all the things that I'm personally aware of that helped me and many, many other people to create a life that they really enjoy and that think that they really like and love. So what do you want? Why do you want it? Create powerful habits that support you in getting that what you want. Disintegrate or remove or stop doing the negative habits. Replace them with something good. So take the chips out, put fruit on the table. Chips out of the house, put fruit on the table, that kind of thing, whatever it might be. And tithe 10% of your income every month. Volunteer at some kind of charity organization 3 to 4 hours a week. By doing all of those things, you will give yourself the best chance of materializing what you want in your life. Nothing is guaranteed. However, by doing those things, it gives you a much better chance than, say, people who aren't doing those things. So, yeah, I think that's mainly it. It's mainly what I wanted to share with you just at the beginning of the year, because I know that a lot of people are going after their goals. They have New Year's resolutions. They have things they want to do this year. So I just wanted to kind of add a little something to help support you with that. In the meantime, let's shift over to the sound healing, the pranic healing, to really dig out the negative emotions. So maybe at this point, we're 11 days into the year. There might have been things, if you did do a New Year's resolution, if you did think about things that you wanted to change, 11 days is usually a good amount of time for something to arise. Maybe it's anxiety, maybe you're noticing a lot of resistance doing the thing, or maybe you're noticing like excuses are starting to come into your head about why you shouldn't do X, Y, Z. So what I would like you to do is just briefly think about what are those things, what are those blockages, what are those emotions, thoughts, excuses, what are those things that come into your head? And once you kind of have that in your mind, let's just release them together. Let's heal that. So we're going to go into the sound healing. So I want you to just get it comfortable, relaxed. Again, for those of you who are new, relax, allow, and receive will give you the best benefit when it comes to healing and receiving the healing when it comes to these kinds of things. Sound baths, energy healing, pranic healing, or Reiki, or whatever it is. The more we relax, allow, and receive, the better it will work. One thing you can say to yourself is, I allow, and then whatever the thing is. So if it's something arising, maybe it's fear, maybe it's anger, maybe it's thoughts, I allow, and then whatever the emotion or the thought is. I allow this anger, I allow this fear, I allow these thoughts, this chatty mind, whatever it is that's arising. So by silently saying that to yourself, you give yourself permission to feel it and to simultaneously then let it go and release it. Okay, so think about something you would like to release. Get comfortable, lay down, close the eyes. And if you'd like, you can either just say, with God's blessings, I'm letting this go completely and thoroughly. Or if you're not religious or spiritual in any way, you can just say, I let this go. I release this pattern and I move on from this. Okay. So get comfortable, relax. We'll do a few slow, deep breaths together. So breathing in through the nose, expanding the belly like a balloon, and holding. And letting it go through the mouth. Breathing in through the nose, expanding the belly like a balloon, and holding. And letting it go through the mouth. Breathing in through the nose, expanding the belly like a balloon, and holding. And letting it go through the mouth. Allowing the breath to return to normal with the eyes still closed. I want you to imagine, sense, feel, or see this violet light is washing over your entire body. And this violet light is entering into every part of your being, saturating the blood, the bones, all the organs, every cell in your body is saturated in violet light. And just allowing, relaxing, and letting go. Imagine floating above you is a brilliant light. Put your complete awareness on that brilliant light. Be still. Be aware. And let go. Let go. Let go. Be still. Be aware. And let go. Let go. Let go. Let go. Let go. Gently, slowly and gently, come back to the body. Slowly and gently come back to the body, keeping the eyes closed. bringing awareness to the crown chakra, the top of your head. The brilliant divine light is coming down, 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 and cleansing your crown chakra. Your crown chakra is cleansed of all negative energies. Your brain is being deeply and thoroughly cleansed. Your entire brain is deeply and thoroughly cleansed by the divine light. So be it. Your forehead chakra is deeply and thoroughly cleansed. The divine light is entering into the Ajna chakra, the place between the eyebrows, and deeply and thoroughly cleansing all negative energies in the Ajna chakra. All stress energies, anxiety, worry, trauma energies, any type of negative energy, emotion, elemental, are all now deeply and thoroughly disintegrated from the Ajna chakra. The divine energy is going down, cleansing the jaw chakras, cleansing the throat chakra. Your throat chakra is deeply and thoroughly cleansed of all negative energies, all negative self-talk, worry, anxiety, any type of negative energy in the throat. Is deeply and thoroughly disintegrated, extracted, expelled, properly disposed of now. So be it. Your secondary throat chakra is deeply and thoroughly cleansed. Your front heart chakra is deeply and thoroughly cleansed. Your back heart chakra is deeply and thoroughly cleansed of all negative energies. Your lungs are being deeply and thoroughly cleansed of all negative energies. All grief energies are being completely released and disintegrated now. So be it. Your front solar plexus chakra is deeply and thoroughly cleansed. All negative energies, trauma, stress, anxiety, worry, sadness, anger, resentment, all types of negative emotions and thoughts, any type of negative energy in the front solar plexus chakra is now deeply and thoroughly disintegrated, extracted, expelled, properly disposed of now. So be it. Your stomach is being cleansed. Your liver is being cleansed. Your pancreas, gallbladder are all being cleansed. Your spleen is being cleansed. Your back solar plexus chakra is deeply and thoroughly cleansed of all negative energies. All subconscious negative emotions, negative thought forms in your back solar plexus are now all deeply and thoroughly disintegrated, extracted, expelled, properly disposed of now. So be it. Your kidneys are cleansed. Your back liver is cleansed. Your spleen is cleansed. Your entire spine is being cleansed. Your Ming chakra is cleansed. Now, so be it. Your navel chakra, the place your belly button is located, is now deeply and thoroughly cleansed of all negative energies. All addiction energies, all negative energies are now disintegrated, extracted, expelled, properly disposed of now. All negative elementals disintegrate now. So be it. Your secondary navel chakras are now deeply and thoroughly cleansed. Your sex chakra is cleansed. All your internal organs are cleansed. Your colon is cleansed. Your sex chakra, all your reproductive organs are being deeply and thoroughly cleansed. So be it. Your hips are being cleansed. Your perineum is being cleansed. Your basic chakra at the base of the spine is being deeply and thoroughly cleansed. All poverty consciousness is now completely and thoroughly disintegrated, extracted, expelled, properly disposed of. Now, so be it, so be it, so be it. Your legs are being deeply and thoroughly cleansed. Your shoulders and arms, hands and fingers are all deeply and thoroughly cleansed. Your legs are being cleansed. Knees are being cleansed. Soul chakras, feet, ankles are all being deeply and thoroughly cleansed. And now, so be it, so be it, so be it. Your crown chakra is filled with luminous white light. It's cleansed, energized, and healthy. Your Ajna chakra is filled with luminous white light. It is cleansed, energized, and healthy. Your throat chakra is filled with luminous white light. It is cleansed, energized, and healthy. Your back heart going into the front heart is filled with luminous white light. It is cleansed, energized, and healthy. Your front solar plexus is filled with luminous white light. It is cleansed, energized, and healthy. Your back solar plexus chakra is filled with luminous white light. It is cleansed, energized, and healthy. Your navel chakra is filled with luminous white light. It is cleansed, energized, and healthy. Your sex chakra is filled with luminous white light. It is cleansed, energized, and healthy. Your basic chakra is filled with luminous white light. It is cleansed, energized, and healthy. Your soul chakras at the bottom of your feet are filled with luminous white light. They are cleansed, energized, and healthy. So be it. Cut. Okay. Slowly and gently opening the eyes and returning back to a seated position. Okay, so let's do a tiny bit of movement just so I don't leave you with energy congestion. So just want to invite you to stand up. Okay, sorry. Then we'll stand up. Just massage the face. Tap the top of the head going back. Top of the head going back. Just tap, tap, tap. Tapping down to the chest, the stomach area, the right side liver. Tap, 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 tap. Left side spleen. Tap, 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 tap. The whole abdomen area, just tap around, tap everything. Tap down one of the arms on the outside. Coming back up on the inside. Tapping the armpit a little bit. Tapping the other arm, going down the shoulder or two. Tapping the other arm, going down. Coming back up on the inside. Tap the armpit a little bit. Tap the mid-back, the kidneys. Going down to the low back. The hips. Going down one of the legs. Back up the leg. Going down the other leg. Tap, tap, tap. Back up the leg. And just shake the whole body. Shake, shake, shake. Okay, I can sit down. That should be good enough. Okay. So, couple quick announcements. For those of you that want to join these live, highly recommend signing up on the Eventbrite page in the link down below. Please subscribe, like, follow me, comment, all those things. And if you're interested in receiving more personalized healing, check my link down below. I offer pranic healing, sound healing, personalized for you and what you're going through, and to help with whatever it is you might be experiencing in your life, whether it's something simple like maybe a headache all the way to, helping people out with like more serious illnesses like cancer or something like that. So there's ways to assist and to help with the healing when it comes to all these things. So reach out to me. Let's talk about it. Let's chat about it. See how I might be able to help you. And beyond that, if you're ever in Minnesota in the US, I do cacao, sound, and pranic healing events live in person every first and third Fridays of the month. I would really love to see you there. I encourage you to join. They're really powerful. We go a lot deeper than what I do on the online ceremonies. They're a lot more involved. They're longer. And I think a little more potent in some ways. So highly recommend you join if you're here. And also, I'm doing a new event called Cacao and Connection, which is, again, an in-person thing, just a way to start to build community. And this is just a way for you people to connect. It's a totally free event. It's just a way for people to connect, learn a bit more about me, about pranic healing, learn a bit more about the people that are involved in this kind of thing who have similar interests. So it's just a way for everyone to connect and create friendships, community, different kinds of connections, whatever it is. So highly recommend you check that out. And outside of that, I really encourage you to join the Discord community server that we have. This is just a way for everyone that's interested in this type of work to connect. It's, again, like a community building thing, obviously online. It's a way for us to share things with each other, share things like spiritual teachings we find, music. What else do I have in there? You could share pictures of things like nature, pet pics, any type of thing, book recommendations, totally just ways to even sharing your own events potentially, just ways for us to connect with each other and to, I guess, know that just you're not alone in wherever you're going through. So would love to see you there. I'd love to see you join the community, the Discord community server, and I think that's what I got for announcements. I am so grateful for all of you staying to the end. Let's just say a quick prayer to close the space, and then I'll see you in the next video after that. So put your hands over your heart. To the divine supreme God, divine Father, Mother, to all the great ones, holy gurus, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, and spiritual helpers, to my spiritual teacher, Mr. Chokoksu, Lord Mahaguru Jumeling, to our sacred teams, Mother Earth, all the plant medicines, to our higher souls of divine selves. Thank you all for your priceless blessings. Thank you for all that you do. We're so grateful. Thank you. Lord God, please assign a healing angel to everybody here or everybody watching to continue the healing until it is complete. And please close all portals with thanks and in full faith. So be it, and so it is. Thank you. Okay, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much. Goodbye, YouTube.